Yo, what's poppin', everybody, man? This is your boy, Woothehousecat, man. HipHopDiaries.com, 1.9 million subscribers going. You know how we do. I'm in the building, man, with somebody I've been trying to get for a long time. She's harder to get than Beyonce.
Oh, stop.
I got Beyonce, seriously, but couldn't get Mala. In the Bronx, man, Bronx bomber, Mala Reignz.
What's going on?
Right, man, what's the good news, man?
Man, chilling.
Chilling.
Feeling good.
She doesn't want this interview to be like all the other interviews, so I'm gonna make sure that it's not like all the other interviews.
Thank you.
And we're gonna take it in. Tell me about, before we get into the Mala Reignz situation, I want to talk about the woman behind the music.
Okay.
Which is more important than actually the Mala Reignz character that you created. Where'd you grow up?
I actually grew up in Kingsbridge in the Bronx.
All right.
But I wasn't there forever. I kind of like, once I hit like teenager years, I was bouncing around.
All right. What nationality?
I'm Puerto Rican.
She's 100% Puerto Rican. Shout out to all Puerto Ricans in the house.
You know, I might appear Swedish at times.
How long you been doing this?
I've been, well.
When did you start rapping?
I started rapping later in life. I started really writing poetry like in school and college and stuff like that. I always was a writer, but it wasn't formulating into music until like in college when I started like
Take me back to that little girl, that point when you said, you know what? Because I'm sure you could have been a doctor, a lawyer, you could have been a lot of things, and you decided to rap.
I did.
Take me back to that young lady or that little girl that said, you know what? I think I want to be a rapper. Who was your inspiration that made you want to rap?
Who or what?
What?
It was more like a. It was really more like a what.
Okay.
For me, cause well, you know, maybe turn on the music because I gotta get a deep real quick.
See, Mala's making me cut, and I'm not gonna edit this.
You don't have to cut
I'm not gonna edit this. I'm gonna just keep this going. Go ahead.
Now you want to talk? All right. Actually, if you want to say who, like, really inspired me, it would probably have been my son because it.
This is before your son. The little girl or the young lady.
Oh, you talking about little girl?
When you started, when you were like 15?
That's the thing. I wasn't doing. Well, my son came very soon after. That's what it was. I was a young teen mom.
All right. So your son was inspiration.
My son was my inspiration. I wouldn't say to make me start rapping, but my son was my inspiration to kind of dream, because before my son, I didn't really have like a real dream. Like I didn't have. I just was smart and I was focused.
Right.
On whatever I did, you know, I was focused at that. I was good at school. I was good at a lot of things that I wanted to do, but I didn't really know. Like, I didn't have a title for what it was that I wanted to be. I wanted to be whatever, anything. When I was young, I wanted to be an actress, singer, model, everything.
Right.
But as I got older, I knew that writing was somehow going to be a part of whatever.
Writing as in rap writing?
No, just writing in general. I thought for a little while, I thought I was going to be an author.
Okay.
But I was still young, and then it was life that really made me get into rapping.
So you were inspired by life events? Shit that went on in your life?
Exactly.
That made you start writing?
Yeah.
What was your first song?
I don't even remember.
Think about it. Think about it.
My first recorded song was I Will Not Lose. I don't know, it was my first record, like what I consider my first record. Okay. A song called I Will Not Lose. I dropped it years ago, and
Molly, you're not that old. Stop the years.
I mean, but for me, you know, compared to where I'm at now, I mean, it was a long time. It was when I literally, when I first started rapping, that's when I just said, you know, fuck it, I'm just gonna start recording. I'm just gonna start performing. I started right away.
Okay.
I didn't really have like years in the game where I was just penning for years. Like, that wasn't how it was for me because I started so late. Okay. And because I was in college and I started rapping and I liked it and I was pretty good at it, I said, I think I found my
niche. I found my niche. So
here we finally got my dream.
Here you are in college, and I'm sure your parents, mom, dad, whomever, wanted you to go to college. They were proud of you for going, and you decided to start rapping instead of start reading. What did your mom or dad, or both, say to you? And you say, "Hey, mom, I want to be a rapper."
See, the thing, like, for me is like a little different when you ask that question, because my parents weren't really like solid rocks. Okay. You know what I'm saying? In my life. So that's kind of what inspired me to begin writing. In the first place was just my upbringing and stuff like that was rough. You know what I'm saying? My parents, like, from the hood, both of them, you know, from poor families. My mom was the youngest of 13 kids. My father was the youngest of 5. So they didn't really have much for themselves, let alone for their kids. You know what I'm saying? It was very rough, and that's what made me really get into writing poetry. And I became like a slam poet because I just kind of needed like an outlet. It was like really bad. Like I needed something.
For those that know what slam poets are, tell the people what slam poets.
Slam poet is like you know, it's not just about what you're writing, it's also the way you're performing it. So you go on stage and it's almost like rapping, where you just acapella and you just slamming, like, you know what I'm saying? And I was doing that, and that's actually what when people saw me doing that, they started coming up to me like, yo, do you rap? And I'm like, rap? What are you talking about? This is poetry, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the crazy thing for me is that my poetry always rhymed.
Okay.
I didn't know how to write the other kind. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a product of my environment. I was listening to, you know, hip hop music or whatever. So when I write my poetry, I would just put my son to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Go in the other room, put on some music, and I would write to the music, but not knowing that I'm writing to the beat of the music. So it just came out. It was naturally like it came out really naturally.
Talk to me about being a single mom. How old were you? And I'll make it personal. How old were you when you had your son?
Oh man, I was a teenager. I was a teenager in high school.
Talk to me about being a single mom. Growing up in the Bronx, man, that's not easy.
Definitely not easy.
With trials and tribulations as a single mom.
It was hard all the way around because all the other girls, you know, kind of look at you a little crazy because they're like, this girl's baby, like we babies without what she's doing having a baby.
Right.
For me, it was a personal decision. I just felt like I needed to be responsible, and you know, I made my bed, I gotta lay in it, right? So I, you know, decided to just stay strong. You know, at the time I was still with my son's father, so we was doing it like a married couple. I feel like I was an adult back then, as opposed to now. I feel like I'm a kid now, which is crazy.
So it's the other way around.
It totally reversed for me. I was so not that I'm not responsible now,
right.
But I was just such a little woman because I had to grow up so fast. Not yet. So basically, just back then I felt like I was an adult. And where I feel like now, I'm able to have a little bit of fun and catch up on the fun that I didn't have.
So you had your son really early. Did that stop school?
No.
You continue to go to school?
I continue. Actually, crazy. I was in Catholic school.
Okay. So you're a Catholic school girl?
Yeah, but not the way, okay, my life is very unique, so let me just break this down.
I said Catholic school girl, that's going to explain.
Yeah, because I just don't, I want to clear this up.
She misconception. She don't want to misconception.
Nothing wrong with being
J-Lo was a Catholic school girl.
That's dope. But you know, when you from the hood and you coming up in public school and you see the Catholic school kids, you know you always had jokes in the Catholic school kids. I just don't want people to get it misconstrued. Let me just explain.
Don't get it fucked up.
Don't get it fucked up. Okay.
We can curse.
I went to PS 86 in Kingsbridge. That's where I'm from.
All right.
Right. Then I actually got a scholarship to go to a private middle school in the city called De La Salle Academy.
De La Salle.
I went to De La Salle. So it was a rigorous process. I got in or whatever, and then from there I was able to get myself into a Catholic because I couldn't afford it. I'm not gonna lie. My mom and my parents, we didn't have it. So that's like a month's rent every month. So my principal, I was very close with him, developed a really good relationship. He was like a father figure to me, and he was able to get me into Aquinas, where it was practically
in the Bronx.
Tuition. Aquinas High School, all girl Catholic school. It was.
So you're a graduate of Aquinas. You're a graduate of Aquinas.
I am. All right. And I had my son when I was in Aquinas. So can you imagine being a teen, pregnant in a Catholic school with nuns running around everywhere? It was kind of tough.
Did they know you were pregnant?
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
Not a good look.
I'm 5 foot nothing.
That's not a good look with nuns.
Yeah, they wasn't happy with me. But at the same time, they couldn't be mad at me because I chose right.
Right.
Okay, so after that, I'm in Lehman College.
You went to college? Oh, you said that already. I was able to graduate. And it wasn't easy. Being a single mom?
Yeah, I was being pregnant in Catholic school. Okay. Because I wasn't able to really go to my classes. It's like a rule, like within the archdiocese, that you can't once you hit a certain amount of months, you can't
go to school.
You can't go to school anymore.
Okay.
So what I used to do was I would go to, because it's like a health risk. Okay. To go upstairs and stuff like that. So I used to go to the basement, and I would have tutors, like my friends from my class.
Really? Help you with your schoolwork?
Yeah. Well, just like if they could. If not, then I just have to read whatever and just figure it out and stuff like that. So I was able to get through it. And then from there I went to college.
What'd you major in?
Mass communications.
Okay, so you have a degree? You graduated?
Yeah.
Pregnant, or you had the baby?
Well, by then I had my son, and he was able to go to like the daycare and stuff like that. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So just, you know, well, for all the girls out there, let me just say, because I definitely was alone, but for all the girls out there that don't know, you definitely don't have to not go to school. You can. They have daycare programs in the colleges and stuff like that, and if it wasn't for that opportunity, I don't think I would have been able to do it.
What's the hardest part about being a single mom? Young single mom.
Being a young single mom.
What was the hardest part? What was the hardest part?
All of it. It's hard. It's hard. There's no money.
Okay.
There's, you know, you still have your life to live. There's a lot of people that just are not available to help. You know, you don't want to ask for help.
Okay.
You really kind of just have to, you know, you're doing it on your own. To me, you know, if you have your family, that's great.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If you have support, that's amazing. That's so important. But when you don't have support, it's just
makes life harder.
Definitely hard, and I've seen a lot of women kind of like break down and give up.
So throughout the whole situation, you kept writing.
I kept writing.
When did you actually step behind a microphone for the first time?
In school. They had a radio station in the school and stuff like that. So I just wanted the college experience, even though I couldn't go away or whatever.
Right.
So I really tried to get involved. So I went and I used to check out all the clubs, and I got really, really involved. I even was in the student government.
Okay.
Crazy.
In college.
College, vice president, had my own office.
Congratulations, Miss
Yeah.
President, Vice President, Miss Vice President. So you went to college, and you graduated college, and you started writing. Who were the first group of people that you actually said, yo, I want to start fucking with y'all and start spitting?
Well, actually, my crew, like, in school, we just had a crew, you know, we was kind of a clique. We called ourselves the 420 Scholars.
Okay.
And I was the president of the 420 Scholars.
All right.
I was the vice president of Lehman College.
All right.
I was the president of 420 Scholars. And we was tight and we was deep. And a lot of them rap. And that's during the time I was writing my poetry and I was doing my poetry slams. And I mean, we just always be in ciphers. You know what I'm saying? Just burning it down, that kind of cipher. And then, you know what I'm saying, the bars would come out. And you just get the pressure. Everybody's like, yo, you gotta spit. I mean, so what am I gonna do?
So you just spit?
So we was just spitting.
Where'd the whole Mala Reignz thing come from? Because Mala Reignz is not her real name, by the way.
Actually, half of it is. The Mala part.
Right.
My real name is Adrienne.
Exactly.
Malave.
Exactly. So you combined it.
Mala Reignz.
Mala Reignz.
Yeah.
And thus Mala Reignz was born.
There you go.
From there. How did you create that Mala Reignz persona? Because for those of y'all that don't know, for those of y'all that do know, she has a persona about her. I mean, Mala Reignz is a whole character that she has created. How did you create this character that you have?
I mean, I don't know if it's a character. I feel like it's just I feel like it's me. For me, I feel like bad. You know, Mala, that's my name. Malave. But that means bad girl in Spanish when you translate it. So, you know what I'm saying? I just applied my definition of what's a bad bitch to me.
Right.
And I feel like the baddest bitch is the bitch that could do it all.
Okay.
She can go to school, have her degree, she could have her family, she could have her career, she could have a love life, she could have it all. She could have the money, why can't she not? She's a superwoman. She can do it all.
Well, it is a character that you created, because that's not you in your personal life. Your personal life is the mom, the girlfriend, or the wife, or whatever. And Mala Reignz is the person that you become when you step outside. I don't think you take Mala Reignz home with you.
No, I don't. I don't.
You leave her at the door.
I do. I leave her at the door. When I go home, I'm a mom. I'm a mom.
What kind of mom are you?
I'm cool mom, I feel like.
A strict mom? Are you strict?
I'm a little strict.
A disciplinarian?
Absolutely.
You make sure your son, homework got to be done at a certain time. You got to do this. You got to do that. You got to do the third.
Well, yeah. At the time when it was like that, now he's already trained. Like, I don't got to do it as much anymore.
So it's easy on you.
Definitely easy.
So what happens if your son says, "Mom, you know what? I don't want to go to college. I want to be a rapper."
Well, we got a problem.
Wait. Why are we gonna have a problem? Well, mom is a rapper.
Because I didn't drop out of college to become a rapper. I did it throughout, and that's very important. It's very important to know that things can change, and regardless, you can have your dream and you can go all the way 100% and go for that dream, but you can't leave yourself, like, don't put all your eggs in one basket.
So if
you have the option to not do so. You know
so
what I'm
as long
saying?
as he goes to college, he graduates, you don't mind if he becomes a rapper?
I don't care. Go to college, man. Just make sure you have a backup plan, and just make sure you have like a real plan of action for whatever it is you want to do. And my son knows that. My son knows that.
So you're from the home of hip hop, and so am I. The Bronx. People that don't know, man, is the home of hip hop. What do you feel are some of the trials and tribulations of just being in the street, being a woman, and rap being a male-dominated game? I mean, Nicki Minaj, and there are women that spit, but for the most part, do dudes respect you when you drop your verses, you drop your bars?
Absolutely. I feel like they respect me after I drop my bars. Maybe not so much before if they don't know about me.
Okay. So after you spit your verse, they're like, yo,
yeah.
Molly, you really official.
Yeah.
What do you feel some of the trials and tribulations of a woman trying to get into the rap game are?
Being a woman.
Besides, I mean, yeah, but being a woman, besides that, what are some of the obstacles? Because we have a lot of female viewers, and what do you feel some of the obstacles?
But that's what I'm saying, like just being because I think that people, I'm not even gonna say just men, we're all already what's the word, predisposed to view women as weaker, as maybe like. I got a lot of people telling me in the past, like, I don't like to work with females because once they get a boyfriend, they lose focus, and you know they're not even trying to do music no more. I've heard, oh, because girls get pregnant. I've heard, oh, because you know, just girls are not as popping. You know what I'm saying? Girl, you know, it's just not as much money. So I've had all kind of. It's because I'm a woman, really, mostly. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even trying to play the, you know, get a pity card here, but
no.
It's the truth. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So I just had to go into the situation knowing that, and knowing how to just bob and weave, and just, you know, use certain things to my advantage and whatever.
So you feel dudes look at you because you're a good-looking woman, and let me clarify. Do you get respect because you're pretty, or do you get respect because you drop bars? Let me just throw it out that way.
I think it's both, because I feel like some men look at me as kind of like a meal ticket.
But they take you seriously though? I mean, you walk in the room, here's this blonde chick. It's like, yo, do we look at her like, yo, son? Or do we look at her, she gets in the studio and she does her thing and they're like, yo, son?
But that's what I'm saying. In the beginning, it's always kind of, if they don't know me, it's always that kind of like a little bit funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's she about to do? Some pop rap? Like, she gonna do some, you know, like reggaeton? Like, I heard it all.
Yo,
you know what I'm
she doesn't spit reggaeton, man. she spits that street shit.
No, but not respect to those who do spit reggaeton, because some niggas, you know, they spit.
So why didn't you do the reggaeton thing though?
Because I don't speak Spanish.
You don't speak no Spanish?
Not
You're like
enough. Me. I'm a New Rican.
I'm Puerto Rican and black, man. I don't speak no Spanish. They criticize us Puerto Ricans, man. We catch a lot of shit from
man, all the
Spanish.
time, man.
Yeah, we do. They automatically assume we should speak Spanish. So
right, I get looks that.
Yeah, we dirty looks. Like, you don't speak Spanish. No, nigga, you don't speak English. Fuck out of here. No, I don't speak Spanish, man.
Listen, man.
So what was your first? What was your first CD? What was the first shit you ever dropped?
I dropped Miss Rap Supreme.
Okay. What was that? A show? That was a show. It
was a show, and what I did was, I wasn't on the show, but I did a mixtape based on the show, and the challenges that they did, because it was like a competition kind of show. So all the challenges they did on the show, I did it on the mixtape.
How many mixtapes you have thus far?
Did Miss Rap Supreme. I did Calm Before the Storm.
Cause you like everywhere.
I'm not everywhere, but
no, you are. You know what? I follow a lot of people. I know a lot of people. I follow people, and you're everywhere. Like, you're everywhere. You're famous. Like, you're like Kim Kardashian, who's famous in this respect. She's famous, and she's not famous yet. If that makes sense to you.
I'm a hood celeb. I feel.
No, you really are.
Local celeb.
No, I think it expands past the hood though. You're a celebrity in the hood, but she transcends simply the hood. Like, you're everywhere all the time. Like, how do you put in that grind? You're a mom. I don't know if you have a regular job, if you have a day job, but how do you put in the time to be everywhere all the time?
You gotta make the time.
But you really do. You epitomize the word grind, and I'm a grinding motherfucker, but Molly Reignz, she's everywhere. Social media, she'll be on 4 different social media accounts and in front of you at the same time. And I don't know how that's possible, man. You just put in that work. What's one of your favorite songs that you created?
Oh man. Actually, probably one of my favorite songs I never even put out yet.
All right. Well, out of the ones you have put out, give me a favorite. That you've done, that you remember.
I don't know.
Hard question.
Because as you fall in love with each one, and then
there's got to be one.
Then you get sick of each one.
There's got to
be
one that you like.
Like I kind of hate all the old stuff now because it's like I heard it so many times.
My favorite joint that you did was it was in the hood and it was in the projects, and I forgot. Forgive me, I forgot the name of the song. And you would have
BX Till I Die.
Was it?
Till I Die, I'm a rat. Okay.
Why did you stray away from the hood and go a little more commercial? Exactly.
Because it works.
What do you mean? Nikki spit street for a long time.
Nah, I still spit street shit. I definitely still street.
But that was one of your hottest. That image.
I feel like all that really changed. Really was the image.
Okay.
That's really all that changed. Like, I think my bars is harder now.
So moving fast forward to current day. Tell me some of the people you work with. You like I said, you everywhere. So you put your hands on a little bit of everything.
I worked with a lot of people, but at the same time, I don't feel like I really worked with a lot of people because I don't have a lot of really major features. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still.
What do you mean you don't have major features?
I still got like I'm a local artist. Like
Mala, you're local in your mind.
With,
you're local in your mind.
No, I don't mean like that. When I say local, I mean like I'm not in Switzerland right now, or I'm not in Germany right now working with those artists. So I'm still working with artists that I feel like are on the come up just like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not in Madison Square Garden yet. I'm gonna get there.
But you're everywhere. Have you sat back and looked at yourself? Like she's really everywhere. Everywhere you go, Mala's doing something. You did a show, didn't you? You just did a show. You were on a panel.
Oh,
she forgot. I had to remind her. She's done so much.
Yeah.
You're on a panel. What was that?
It was Hip Hop Today with Torre. Torre's a host.
What was that about?
And they just were shooting a pilot for this show. Basically, it's gonna be like a panel type show, kind of like Hip Hop Summit, but you know, more current, and they're gonna include kids and all different.
So you're gonna be a regular?
No, this was just for the pilot.
So
it was an opportunity to shoot for the pilot.
Okay.
My boy hit me up. My boy Filthy Rich hit me up actually, who was cool with Torre, and said, you know, I think you would be good for this. I had actually shot a whole series of pilots for this series that I was going to actually be a host of this other show, Hip Hop Is Real, and he knew the work I was doing with them. So he said, you know what, why don't you try this out, because I was already working on being the host.
You've also done a Puerto Rican Day Parade?
Puerto Rican Day Festival.
30,000, 10,000, 5,000. What was it? You did a couple times.
I did a lot of people. Yeah, I did a couple times.
And you've done some other stuff. Help me.
What else have you done?
That's what I'm saying. So she's saying she ain't been around. She don't do stuff, but she's everywhere.
I did the Source, Unsigned Hype.
Unsigned Hype. What'd you get rated? How many mics? Did they rate Unsigned Hype?
I don't think they did the mic thing. I think they just feature you in the Unsigned Hype.
How'd you get? That's me. Don't worry about it. So that goes along. We're doing reality. That my phone is really ringing.
Real shit, real deal
so
shit.
You've done that with XXL?
I done XXL Show Improve, the web show that they have.
Okay.
That was pretty cool. My boy Rob Martin put me onto that.
How many? Not how many, but what's the response that you get? Because obviously everybody in the Bronx loves you, and if they don't, they should. They should support you. You're like the Yankees. You. I don't know any other chick in the Bronx, and I'm from the Bronx. I don't know any other chick in the Bronx that spits. Not that has your popularity, and you're gonna downplay it and be like you're local.
No, I don't mean it. When I say it like that, I don't mean it that I'm just like, you know, don't get it twisted. Like, I'm not a new artist. You know what I'm saying? I've done a lot of things, but when I say local, I mean I'm working with artists that I feel like I'm on the same level with. You know what I'm saying? Like my people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like my boy Jay Son. We got a record. You know what I'm saying? We got a record with my boy Haitian Jack, who's also from the hood. You know what I'm saying? But to me, that's local. Like New York cats. Like I'm working with artists that are on my level, but they from where I'm from.
What kind of feedback you getting from people outside of the Bronx?
Well, they loving it.
So everybody's loving it.
So far, I mean, they ain't it. They ain't saying.
They ain't saying.
They ain't saying it to me.
Let's fast forward. Talk to me about Scholar VMG. Where'd that come from?
Scholar VMG came from the struggle. Scholar Music, that was my company.
All right.
From 420 Scholars, you know, I just turned that into a company, Scholar Music. And when I was releasing my music, it was independently through my own company. And then J30 He had Vision Music Group, VMG. That was his shit.
How'd y'all come together? I'm gonna cut you off. How'd y'all come together?
Well, he's a producer, so I was coming to him to get joints from my project. Yeah, we was working on my project. That was for Mega Reignz.
Okay.
And so we would spend a lot of time in the studio, and you know, when you're working with other artists and stuff like that, you know,
that vibe.
The vibe, and plus the that's when y'all start talking.
Right.
And it's like you get frustrated. Damn, you know, it's just fucked up, blah blah, industry, blah blah blah. So you know, out of the frustrations and the struggle of just being independent artists, we said, you know what? Let's join forces.
Okay.
You're a producer, you know what I'm saying? We both songwriters, we both artists. Why not just
come together,
make this company, you know what I'm saying, and do it for real, like, you know what I'm saying, maybe make a company where other artists can come to, that's also coming up.
So Scholar VMG is a label?
We're a label, we're an indie label.
Do you have anyone else on the label besides yourself? Or
as of right now, we're the first 2 artists that we're pushing as of right now.
All right.
But we have a family of artists that we work with, and we have a family of producers that are on that also, because Jay's a producer, but we also, as an artist, he also records over, you know, works with other producers and records over their music too.
Talk to me about the latest project, the latest video that I happen to have.
The latest one we just dropped for the summertime, Party Like Us.
Right.
It's J30 featuring me.
J30 produced it?
No, J30 didn't produce this one. This one we got from Downtown Music.
Okay.
But
he's in the car with you though?
No, that's my boy Bonesy. That's my boy's car, Bonesy.
Oh, okay. All right.
My boy Bonesy, he got him and the Jeep family, Jeep Life.
Okay.
There's a crew of them with Jeeps.
Okay.
And they just
in the Bronx?
hook up. Yeah, they here in the Bronx. I think they from all over though, but he's out here, and his Jeep, he got a monster.
Really? I'm trying. Yo, I want a Jeep, man. I keep trying to talk my girl into getting a Jeep. I ride a motorcycle.
It's a lifestyle, so you know what I'm saying. We had to show him love and stuff like that. And we just my other boy, Game Nights. He's a promoter, so he was doing a big party in his mansion in Jersey. So we said, you know what? Let's take the Jeep and, you know, go out there and shoot this video.
You're a very creative individual, and if the hour I've been sitting here with Mala, hour and a half, I've come to find that she's very creative. Where do you get your ideas from? Is it just what pops up in your head?
Yeah,
what inspires you?
And everything inspires. You know, other artists inspire me. Life inspires me. Being in the studio.
Your son inspires you?
My son, everything. You know, it's just art. We pick from life. Artists pick from life, and they just do
who are some of the people that you look up to in the game?
So many. Jay-Z is my idol. I know you hear that a million times.
Yeah, what?
Can't help it.
Jay-Z, Jigga? New Jigga or Rockefeller Jigga? There's a difference. Beyonce Jigga? Pre-Beyonce or post-Beyonce?
I would say...
Because we're going to debate if you say post-Beyonce.
I would say, I think it started before... I would say it was started before Beyonce, but it's carried on...
So the Dame Dash Jigga?
I would say... after Dame Dash, because I felt like that's when I really got to see him move as an individual, like, businessman.
What about his, forget the business, his skills as an MC?
Well, I'm talking about the business though.
So you
like, I look up to Jigga as an MC all the way, 100%.
So you look up to Jig before you look up to Puff? Come on, business?
Yeah, because I look up to Puff too, but I feel like I identify more with Jigga. Yeah, I could see myself like a Jigga. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, because he was a rapper, MC that transitioned, you know what I'm saying, and could carry his music alone. He never lost the skills, I feel like. That's my personal opinion.
You don't think so?
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah.
You don't think he watered down and faded off a little bit?
I think it's just evolution. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, he's older now. He don't gotta go ham like that anymore. He's a G, my nigga. Like,
so you
so then he spent that G shit. Like,
as you evolve, you gonna change?
Of course.
But what about the people that loved you and started following you and buying your stuff because they saw you this way and now you've changed into something different?
Well, I feel like if they really love me, they're gonna love me.
Evolve with you?
And evolve with me.
You don't feel you're gonna lose fans? What happens if that's not where I'm at?
But I can't worry about it. I gotta worry about who I am as an artist and be happy with that.
So
I gotta look back on my life and look at everything, and I don't want to be ashamed of something I did because I did it for fans. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta do it for me first.
You just open up another door. If you could look back on your life or the music part, and you could change one thing, what would that be? You could look back from here to when you first started pen and paper, and you could just change one. I'm gonna give you one thing to change. What would that one thing be? Because what you say might help a young lady or a young man out there watching so they don't do the same thing. We smacked her with a hard one. You see, we got her thinking.
Because it's like, how can you, if I changed it, then maybe I wouldn't be who I am right now.
Assuming that you would be the same person. Like one mistake you've made. Or
well, I could
one
say
deal you didn't take.
Yeah, it would probably, like, maybe some opportunities, like, I didn't take that I should have taken.
As far as signing stuff? Or?
Nah, it was like really more like travel, like, I should have taken certain trips. I feel like, cause maybe it would have opened up more doors.
More doors for you?
Yeah, and like internationally.
So you had that opportunity?
I did.
And you passed?
Yeah, I mean, not that I passed, but it just kind of didn't work out the right way. Didn't work out right.
Have you ever traveled abroad or outside of New York City to do your stuff?
Outside of New York, yes, just never overseas, not yet.
So you've traveled outside of New York to do your stuff. How's the reception?
Good. The reception is always good. Yeah, the reception is always good. Not to say I don't have haters, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to
everybody got haters.
You know what I'm saying?
Haters means you're successful or you're doing something right.
Right.
You ain't got haters, you ain't doing shit right.
Right.
Back to who else you look up to? Jigga. That's the man.
That's like the.
Who's your top 5? I'm giving you 5 people to put on your team.
We kind of went on. I mean, it was the Jigga Man.
1.
Of course, Big. Of course,
2.
Pun.
3.
Damn. Okay. Well, I would say maybe it might have changed now because now I might put. I might want to put Kanye.
Kanye?
Just as a creator.
So Kanye over Pharrell? Who's more, and this is off the beaten track, but who's more creative, Kanye or Pharrell? Pharrell's a beast on the creative tip.
I can't say who's more creative because I don't know.
Well, you put them on your team.
They both so creative though.
You only get 1. No, actually, that was 3. You got 2 more spots, so you can fill up with Pharrell and Kanye. It is what it is.
I was gonna give the other one to somebody. I was gonna put Eminem.
Eminem's a beast, and he's overlooked because he doesn't drop music like
But
this.
you know, my top 5 has changed because back in the day, I used to put cannabis one of my top.
So as your thought process has changed, your top 5?
Well, because you know, I feel like now as I'm more involved in the business of it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like it kind of changed for me because now I look at things different. You know what I'm saying? The business plays a big part.
So you handle business, and I'm getting off the top 5. You handle business as well as being an artist. You do both.
Oh yeah.
You think that's important?
Very important.
Why? There's a lot of artists that are not interested in dealing with business.
Anybody go out and see Straight Outta Compton? I mean, that.
You saw it? Did you see it?
Saw it.
Did it go?
Oh yeah, it's good.
Is it true to life?
To their story? I mean, I don't know the full details of their
story.
I don't know the full details of this, but to me, you know, I don't know the history of everything, but and that all of that happens. You know what I'm saying? When you're not fully involved in your business, you could very easily be taken advantage of.
Jerry Heller to rob those boys.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, TLC. And this countless artists that this has happened to,
right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just because you know, as an artist, it's all about emotions for artists, you know. And when you finally get that opportunity, it's like, thank you God. You're just thanking God, and you're thanking your lucky stars, and you're kissing the ground, and you're just like, yes, I finally reached it.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, like this unattainable goal. You're just like, I signed that paper, and that's what it means to you. You know what I'm saying? But the details are really. Because you don't really expect, you don't know how far you're going to go.
You read the fine print.
You have to.
So you handle business as well as spitting. You do both. Mm-hmm. What's next for Reignz moving forward?
I think, like as far as music or like in life?
Both. Life, music. You tell me.
Well, for music, I want to put out an album. I think it's time for me.
Another one?
I never put out an album.
You have what you mean album? You got what you mean real? Everything you got is real. You got 16 tracks.
But I want to do like an album. Like
you got to tell me what the difference is. You got 16 tracks. I have a CD of yours. You had 16 tracks on, or 12, 13.
My album probably won't even be that many tracks.
So when you say album,
to me, an album is a complete project. Like. A listening experience. Mm-hmm. Not to say that my other projects weren't that, but I want this album to be not just about this song or that song. I want it to be like the album.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Like a Michael Jackson Thriller. It's about
kind of
the
like
album.
Yeah, I want to do something and really go out of my box. Something I've never done before. Really
outside of the I don't know what I'm looking for, but take it somewhere that it hasn't been taken.
I'm ready to get even more creative and you know what I mean. And I haven't really even started yet, but I want to. We just have these other projects. We got to get out the way first. We're gonna do that. And
what projects? Let them know.
Well, we have the compilation,
right.
the Scholar VMG compilation.
Right.
All these other artists that we've been working with all year long. Now it's time to put this on wax. You
and
know
that drops when?
We're thinking about back to school, like I think October, November, around that time. We don't have a set date yet, but we got the music, so really it's just about stringing it together and getting the mixes and stuff on it. But I'm thinking about November for that. Plus, with the situation, with the distro situation now, we're focusing on a lot of singles because we got to shoot videos for all that to get, you know what I'm saying, the money off the streams and stuff.
Anybody want to shoot her video, where can they hit you at? Not you said video.
If they want to shoot me,
they want to shoot you a video, shoot a video for you, or get in contact with you to shoot a video for you.
ScholarVMG@gmail.com.
All right, ScholarVMG@gmail.com.
And check out the site too, ScholarVMG.com. Check out my site, badgirlz.com. We got it's moving. The site is dope.
So your site is dope.
Both of them.
Okay, dope. So next up is you want to do an album? You're dropping a compilation.
Dropping a compilation.
Okay.
And you know, I mean, we want to start picking up some artists, so you know, we do have some people that we're working with. You know what I'm saying? We're just getting them ready. And Jay's gonna be dropping his projects as well too.
You're currently looking for artists, and if anybody,
we are still looking for artists. Yes, we are.
Okay, and if anybody,
same email, ScholarVMG.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
@gmail.com. You know what I'm saying? We're looking for artists of all genres, and that's another thing too that we're also focusing on. This we're songwriters at the end of the day.
Right.
We write all kinds of music.
Okay.
It's not just rap. You know what I'm saying?
So you're just all around. You well versed.
We got EDM tracks. we're looking for placements. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to sell some of these records. We already started to submit to some major artists and stuff like that to get some placements. So, you know, as a label, it's a lot of we're still getting it all together. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, but we're doing it. You know what I'm saying? And you know, we started this idea of Scholar VMG, and a year later we already had our first deal.
Good for you.
So, you know, it's just now a matter of just pumping out. We got joints, so many.
There's 3 questions I always ask everybody, and I'm gonna hit her with one. Give me somebody in the industry that you think sucks. Like, yo, I do this to everybody, not only Molly. Everybody that knows me knows I put niggas on the spot. Give me somebody you'd be like, yo, he should not be spitting. One person. Come on, you're a rapper. Rappers battle against rappers. Drake and Meek was just going at it. So we're gonna put Molly in some controversy. Give me one rap.
Fair, man.
Give me, I say it all the time. I blast dudes all the time. Look, I'm a critique. I'm a critic. If it ain't good, it ain't good. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and say I love everybody because I don't. Give me one person you ain't feeling.
Oh man, what's this kid with the dresses?
Tiger?
Nah.
The dresses.
What's this dude? What's his name?
I don't know. With the dresses.
Rich? No.
Rich, not Rich Homie Quan.
No, not Rich Homie Quan. Man, I forgot his name.
Alright, I'll come back to that. give me one person that I would find in your phone right now. If I grabbed your phone and went through it, what would I find?
Reignz.
Besides Molly.
That's all I got in my phone.
That's it?
That's it.
What's some of your favorite dudes though? Current
right now?
That you listen to?
Kanye.
Alright. Kendrick?
I like Kendrick shit.
Okay.
Who else? Oh, Future.
Future? Like that? What's some of your female artists? Underground or above ground?
I like Nicki.
Besides Nicki? Are there's chicks in the Bronx that are doing their thing? There's
a lot of chicks that's doing their thing. I mean, the last year I really just been in the studio, so I really...
So you just been focused on you?
We just been grinding it out so hard. Like, if we not at events, we really in the studio almost every night.
So you just banging out track after track?
We banging out tracks like maniacs.
Okay, I'm not mad at you. Tell them what is...
Oh, you know what? I could tell you one girl that's really doing it though, and that's my homegirl, Justina Music. Justina Valentine.
But she's not from the Bronx. She's not from
the Bronx. She's from Jersey.
Yeah, Jersey. I think so.
That's my sister.
What do you got coming up?
And my sister Saracana.
See?
But my sister Saracana, but I just want to my sister Saracana. She's like the backbone of the female battle rap scene.
Alright.
So what she doing is she raps, but but what she been doing lately is more doing the bookings.
You battle?
No, I don't battle.
So you're not a battle rapper?
No, I'm not battle.
All right. Well, the second thing I do, because I said there was 2 or 3 things I do. The second thing I do is put people on the spot. I'm gonna get you to spit a quick 16 for me.
You gonna do that to me?
I'm gonna do that to you. I do that to everybody.
Jack playing in the
See,
background.
you know, she made me do homework on her, but she didn't do homework on Woo. So, with that being said, I'm gonna ask you. I can't make you. I'm gonna ask you to drop a quick 16. You hit him.
Can I turn this down? So
I don't. Yeah. Go ahead. Turn that down.
All right.
Get it.
I'm gonna have to do preacher style. I told y'all I've been making trap figures. 16s and better, nigga. Shout to Jack Thriller. Never pull stunts, I'm quick to pull triggers. Wake up to a nurse, rope around your neck, Jack Tripper. Bucky Wild West, but I'm a Bronx killer. Listen to your mans and them, don't fuck with them. See, I don't love them hoes, but I sure love Skrilla. Someone to your crib for some quick head, then kill you. BX, later they gon' thank me. Remember my borough like Pun Mala and the Yankees. 420 strong, without it I'm cranky. Might hijack a whole shipment of the stanky. Niggas up north on edge, all shanky. Meet they Malafix, about to riot in the pantry. Throw some balls late to get felt. Like a Puerto Rican ass whooping, you gon' get welts. Warning, next time you'll get killed. Like Kanye, nigga, you'll get killed. Like every single track I touch, you get killed. Some more that Voof Cool gon' get spilled. Your mom's boo-hoo, your pops blow krills. Says ride the pole, your bros swallow pills. Said I fuck shit up, nigga. I go reels out that concrete jungle, blow cold steel. I forgot the rest of that.
All right, 16. Anybody, anything coming up you want to let them know about?
Oh man.
Any shows, anything?
What's going on? Look out for the compilation.
All right.
Scholar VMG compilation.
All right.
Look out for my new joint, Soul Slap, and that's featuring DJ Webstar. Look out for J30's new music. Whole scene lit. We got Party Like Us right now, the single, and the video that's on Vivo, and it's everywhere: Amazon, iTunes, Spotify,
everywhere.
Google Play,
everywhere.
all of that.
Everywhere. Anybody want to shout out? You probably have a list of people.
This
know
is
everybody.
a lot, man.
Yeah, give me
Shout
5.
out.
Shout out 5 people.
Okay, shout out my partner J30.
Shout.
Shout out Nikki Jams, DJ Beans.
You still managed by her, by the way, Nikki Jams?
Well, Nikki Jams is actually working with Scholar VMG
in general.
In total.
Okay.
So you know what I'm saying. So yeah, she's still loyal.
Go ahead. No, I'm gonna interrupt your show.
Damn, there's so many people.
I'm moved like that.
Shout out to my family.
Shout out to son.
Shout out to the BX. You know what I'm saying.
BX. Yo, man, I could sit here all day and talk to Marla Reignz, man. Woothehousecat, hiphopdiaries.com. I want to thank you.
Shout out to the hood.
Yeah. Shout out to the hood. I want to thank you for taking 5 minutes out of your busy day to bless me with conversation.
That was like
we could go back and forth all day long. I could sit here, but cameras on here. All day long, man. Check her out, man. Support her bad girl movement, man. Support her music.
Bad Girl Chains. Scholar VMG. Oh, badgirlz.com.
See?
Go to Groupon.
I asked her. She said she had nobody, and then all of a sudden it comes to mind and it just comes all out. Yo, you know me, man. Woothehousecat, hiphopdiaries.com, 1.9 million, man. You know where to find me. Instagram. Give them your IG.
Marla Reignz.
Give them your Twitter.
Marla Reignz.
Everything's Marla Reignz. Facebook, Marla Reignz.
Marla Reignz.
Follow her. Follow, man. If you want to hit her for what's the word I'm looking for? Collabs. You wanna ask J30 if you can submit some stuff?
If you need beats, you can hit us up. If you need
anything,
SVMG World.
SVMGworld at gmail.com.
Everything.
If you need ghostwriters, if you need coaching, if you need studio time,
anything.
We got you.
Holla at her, man. Marla Reignz.
Looking for a label.
Man.
Come here.
Marla Reignz, man. Woothehousecat, hiphopdiaries.com again.
Take care.
Yo, peace.